How do you write a book? How do you write the first draft? I finished the fourth draft of my novel, The Rajput, about 2 months back, and this time around I did a few things differently as compared to the other 3 drafts and the other books, and that's planning. I know many people get nervous with planning. Some feel that it's not spontaneous and planning is not how they do things, and I get that. I'm sharing what works for me, and this is how my brain functions, and I want to share my process just to give you a glimpse of what it's like for me. And I know these types of videos help me. If something that I do speaks to you, try it, fine tune it to your own personality, or just watch to see what another author's process looks like. Before starting, I looked at my calendar and blocked time for writing. I told my family and we worked out a schedule that fit our family and also allowed me some uninterrupted time. I'm not a perfectionist, so it does not bother me to have a messy draft, but I know many writers struggle with that. So if that's something that keeps you from finishing your draft, figure out a system that will help you every time you fall into that loop. I started writing my fourth draft fresh. I threw out everything I had written before and started with a blank page. But I had written 3 drafts before and worked on the story for close to 4 years. So a lot of the story and scenes and events were already in my head. But I re-outlined the story using Save the Cat method and the Story Genius method. That took me about a month. I had close to 20,000 words in my outline and in my scene cards. Then I started drafting. I wanted to finish the drafting in 3 months. It took a few more weeks, so I'd say about 3.5 months. I have never done this before. I have never been so thorough with my outline before. Probably because I had outlined this book so many times, I feel I had the time to be more cohesive, and this outline was the best that I have ever done. That's not to say that things didn't change. Once I finished the draft, I took a break, and when I picked up the draft again, the first thing I did was re-outlined it as I reread the manuscript. Now, that's part of my revisions and rewriting phase, and I'll talk about it more in my next video. I quickly wanted to show you the templates I used. But before that, if you find this video helpful, please like this video. That keeps me motivated to bring more such videos for you, and also consider subscribing if you haven't already. There are a lot of videos on marketing and self-publishing on Amazon and behind the scenes of publishing a book coming in the next few months. Alright, here's the Save the Cat template. I started with the 15 beats and filled in the rest, and then I used the scene cards to expand and flesh things out. This also made sure that every scene had a purpose, so I was not writing and throwing a bunch of words out. If you haven't tried this method, or if you're struggling with your story, I highly recommend these 2 books. For ease of access, I have linked these books in the description section below. If you have any questions about self-publishing, check out this FAQ playlist, and I'll see you in the